It's amazing. I find Rastafari for me, His Majesty on the day of his coronation, insisting that his wife be crowned. Isn't that a message enough in itself?
Well, if you know the background, yes. Because the background is it was unheard of previously.
Mm-hmm.
And
still today?
Huh?
And still today.
Yeah. And his peers, for lack of a better word, I don't think it's, but the other races and the church at the time were not happy with that decision, because it's a very patriarchal society from history, like most others in the 1930s, mm-hmm. right? Or the 20s, because it happened November mm-hmm. 1930, so right. You have to say in the 20s. Now at that time, the whole world was pretty patriarchal.
Still is kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, more so.
Yeah, yeah.
And when he did that, it was a shock to his people, but it was an upliftment to the women.
Yes, and we need to say that.
And he did give her a lot of free rein to do projects that she oversaw, and you know, mm-hmm. she was quite an example to even European royalty, the women in European royalty. And they had a communication going on, especially during World War II. And she used to publish letters mm-hmm. encouraging them, you know, to urge for peace. Mm-hmm. You know, that's women in politics and, you know, position all over the world. So right. She was very instrumental in a lot of the liberation, but in a very humble way, and in a very, for lack of a better word, feminine way.
The femininity is power
but
in itself.
Yes, exactly. She was humble and very much a balance to him, that dignity. She was a very dignified woman. That's the word I was looking for.
Right on.
Yeah.
See, so that's for me, it's a beautifully positive message, and I'm going to end our night tonight on that, unless you wish to do something else.
Stick a pin, you
yes.
know, on Empress Menen. There's something else a lot of people don't know about her mm-hmm. regarding His Majesty, how he also broke tradition, because he, by all rights, he should have married a woman that was royalty as well. She was too, but a virgin, unmarried woman, mm-hmm. and she had children previously, mm-hmm. and a marriage that had become annulled.
Right.
Right, and that was another choice that they weren't really happy. And when they asked him why he made a decision like that, he says, well, he finds her character of good character, and she doesn't have any guile within her.
Right. So
that was another thing too that the king had let us know as well, because you hear that amongst man too, you know. Them no want young men. And when I was a younger man, well, no, and a woman would not pick me. And this and that and thing. And, you know that.
Does she have one or two children by the time you married?
It was two. Yeah. It was two.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was a part of history I was not aware of till maybe 5 years ago myself. Yeah. Right? So again, you know, to revere her on that level, and it is Rastafari is his name, and some people say they follow that. Mm-hmm. That is something that maybe Rastafari women are looking forward to from the people who they seek, mm-hmm. right? And it's positive energies and messages to the world are those messages I want to keep carrying.
Yeah. Well, you said something very important a while ago, which is the power of a woman's feminine side. It's like I say, it's a balance. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they have an old saying, And it's actually true. Behind every great man is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes.
And for the most part, that is how it is.
Yes.
You know? And likewise, every great woman, there's a man there for balance her too.
Yes.
Because, you know, it's creation, that. Right?
Well, that is basically one of the things that I really focus on, that balance. That balance is within all of us too, because enough man and woman aren't aware of the masculine and feminine within all human, within all living beings. There is not male and female, it's masculine and feminine, and it means something, and it means balance, and his example is that. So maybe we should talk about that example more among the community, because that will help to elevate both sides, I think, man and woman within the community.
Well, like I said, the patriarch mentality it was strong in RasTafari too. You know?
Yes, it was.
And
women couldn't speak.
And again, we have to give thanks to the 12 Tribe Israel organization and
yes,
the founder, the Prophet Gad, Vernon Carrington, who, you know, he'd have to say he liberated the women within the Rasta by putting them to sit beside the men, balance it, 12 brethren from each tribe, 12 sistren from each tribe. You know, and the tribe being the month they're born.
Right.
You know, it's a way of organizing
right.
ourselves, and it worked because, you know, and it did get a fight from the rest of the Rasta community at the time. So, boy, give the woman them too much talk and this and that, and you know, and we listen. We know that once the women, as 12 tribe, we witnessed once the women got that consideration and got put on the equal, you know, level playing field, they were so helpful, doing things that the man them would have struggled for them. I've organized many things and kept many events, and if it wasn't for the strength of the woman, if I was with Ben and the man alone, it would have been twice as hard. And a lot of the sisters make it easier, dependable, reliable, timely, you know, they organize amongst themselves well. Yeah. So, I props to the woman all the time, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I would like to...
The reality I hate that, Bridget.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And I want to keep that positive message. So the man them for know, because I find, especially in my life over the past few years anyway, I mean, I've had a massive, almost lift because of my relationship with women. And, you know, people always want to look at it more like, boy, I am girly. But if you know me, and the people who know me differently, they can't see the strength of what that has given me and continues to give me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning. I'm learning. And if I can, through education, change the way some of the man and the woman them see themselves, these are the conversations I want to have more of.
Yeah. We want the brethren them to know that, you know, if you form platonic relationship with women, that, you know, we don't have a chemistry, but it don't have to follow through to be a physical thing. Yeah. Right? So that strength, you know, is missing out of a lot of man's life because they see it as that they have to pursue in that sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
You can create beautiful relationships from strength. And we elevate them, they elevate us. It's reciprocal. And the most beautiful word you mentioned is called balance. And I think that's what I'm trying to find each week or each day, you know. Yeah. But yeah, Naphtali, thank you.
Respect, man. Thanks for inviting me. And I hope we give you strength. And be available when you need me.
I feel like so this is going to feel nice coming on, so you hear this one version. So many messages, if I show you messages, so people want to talk. And we touched a couple of things that they want to talk
regarding
about.
these things?
It's tonight. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to try and put it out tonight. I'm going for no editing. If I said something wrong, if I said something wrong, me not care. See? So, yeah, I'm a lover now. Thank you people for listening in, and I'll see you now again. Saying bless up.
Bless up.